Hey, I'm Ryan Kennelly, and today, if you know me, you know I love all things 67 to 72 Chevy truck. So when I saw this little SCX24 with a C10 body on it, I got pretty excited. So let's talk about this and talk about some features and benefits and little modifications I made that made it even better. So this is going to be fun.
So Brad from Trail Recon stopped by. He's quite the formidable rock crawler, but I don't know that he has much experience with RC cars. Let's see how he does with the SCX24. The little SCX124 is always on back order, and it seems to be the best 124 scale rock crawler in that category. So let's take a minute to talk about some modifications. Some of them are free and some of them are going to cost you between 12 and 25 bucks. So let's start with the free modifications. Number one, adding a little grease inside the shocks will slow down the dampening and make the vehicle really handle well, and it'll take all that little bounce and pogo out of it. But be aware, this is only going to last 4 or 5 runs before all the grease gets pumped out through the shock shaft. Modification number 2 was to move the shocks down onto the frame, and this increased the angle, making the motion ratio of the shock get a little more wheel travel for a lot more flex, but also raising the body up so it couldn't touch the tire. Modification number 3 was making some preload spacers to go under the springs. All I did was take a length of solder and wrap it around the body of the shock to push the springs down. Now you can get solder in different dimensions, and this will help you rate the springs different heights. Modification number 4 is going to be a new set of tires. So I chose to go with the RC 4-wheel drive Milestar Patagonias because it's my favorite real tire also. First thing I noticed is once you removed the foam, they became really compliant and the scale look appeared to be about 5 to 7 psi. Modification number 5 is to flip the bumper brackets on top of the frame. This will give you more of a scale look, and it'll give you another 3/16 of approach angle on the front of the vehicle. It's a nice little mod that's really clean, so you will have to notch the body a little bit once you move the bumper up, but aesthetically much more pleasing. Okay, modification number 6, 7, and 8 is throw some brass at the front end. You're going to want the diff covers, you're going to want the knuckles, and you're going to want the inserts for the wheels. This is going to help hold that chassis down when you're trying to get onto the really steep off-cambered obstacles. Well, that's all I have for you today in modifications. Let's do more stuff later on down the road, and I hope you follow along. Thank you very much for watching.